What's up, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel on this Tuesday night. And about 7:30, 8 o'clock, me and Matt are going to watch a 2000 episode of TNA Impact Wrestling. Haven't seen any of these in quite some time. We usually watch WWE stuff, old WWE stuff, but we've pretty much watched everything. And really, there's not too much that we haven't seen because the minute we'll start playing it, we'll go, oh, I remember that because we've watched everything. But anyway, I want to talk a little bit about TNA, um, which, the promotion itself, TNA is dead. It's now Impact Wrestling. I'm good with that. Um, the only thing is, you know, they keep on, they say TNA is dead, but they're continuing the Slammiversaries and the Bound for Glory pay-per-views, the names. Maybe they should come up with new ones, but I think they're going by the name because of their merit. And whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. Who am I to judge? But a lot of people, a lot of WWE fans are really wishing that Impact Wrestling would have died. And it almost did, to be honest with you. I mean, bless Dixie Carter. She tried. She didn't have the financial backing to keep it going. Uh, when she did have the money, she was doing everything she could to keep this promotion alive, and she did a pretty good job when she did have the financial ability to do so. But Anthem took over, and then the emergence of the Jarrett family, which we haven't yet to see Jeff Jarrett, but we have seen his wife Karen. And you have Bruce Pritchard, Scott D'Amore, and Dutch Mantell. Dutch Mantell, recently in the WWE, he couldn't do anything there. The We the People gimmick with Jack Swagger just didn't work, and then they had to do some sort of a you know, storyline where he got injured and whatnot, and then we really never saw him again. You know, but as far as he goes, I mean, sometimes your time is up. Just leave. You know what I'm saying? But these guys never seem to want to leave. And it doesn't matter who you are in the world of wrestling. The Hulk Hogan's, the Ric Flairs, they never want to leave. They never want to give it up. So, with all that being said, um, Bruce Pritchard, yeah, I, you know, I think he's okay. Uh, Scott D'Amore, I haven't seen him since the early days of TNA, really. So I guess him coming back, I guess, is okay because the early days of TNA really started to flourish when they had Team Canada and whatnot. But WWE fans want to see Impact Wrestling die. They won't even give them a legitimate chance. They won't even watch them to give them an opportunity. I mean, if you are a WWE guy, that's okay. But don't knock another promotion that's really trying to make ends meet and really trying to make it. Because at one point in time, TNA was really doing well, and it was just because of poor management and takeovers and whatnot that really gave them their downfall, where they started losing all their superstars like AJ Styles, Daniels, Samoa Joe, and the list goes on. Um, what they're doing today, since Anthem took over, is they're integrating Global Force Wrestling stars. We haven't seen too much of them, and this is a way to get them on TV because they really didn't have no TV to be on in GFW. So hopefully, once this all starts to settle, we'll have more of an even keel of seeing superstars. I've often wondered where a bunch of them are. Where is Jade? We don't see much of Madison Rayne, even though she's still in the company. Robbie E, where is he? Jesse Goddard's, and there's just a lot of guys we really haven't seen. And but I'm giving them time. And I'll be honest with you, I like the product right now. I think the product's been very good. I think EC3 and Alberto El Patron, as we now call him, had a great match on Thursday night. Uh, Alberto rather, will be facing Lashley at Slammiversary. I think it's almost a given. It's going to be Alberto that comes out on top and becomes the new Impact Wrestling World Champion. But so be it. Um, Lashley's been on top for a long time. I mean, I love Bobby Lashley. I think he's improved enormously over the years. He's got great mic skills now. He's slimmed down. He's muscular. He's quick in the ring, and he's just done a great job. And I think if it wasn't for Bobby Lashley, Impact Wrestling would have been in deep, deep trouble. And they still have other guys that fare pretty well, like Eli Drake, and now they got Moose. I think the departure of Mike Bennett and Maria sort of hurt. The Hardy Boys, obviously, but the Hardy Boys were going to leave no matter what. Let's face it. Once Vince made that call and said, "We want you guys to come back," after all these years of their drug use and their alcohol abuse, and Vince saw something. He saw the Hardys really do something big with the Delete and the Broken Matt Hardy situation. Vince saw something great. And so he was going to find a way to get him no matter what. So the Hardy Boys, and plus we know that they wanted to end their careers back in the WWE. But all in all, if you watch Impact Wrestling on a weekly basis, I mean, it mixes up a little bit here and there. There's some good surprises, there's some good matches, and it's been very, very entertaining. And I think probably for me, I like it so much is because it's the one show of the week. I don't see any other Impact Wrestling at all. And I look forward to it because, and I don't read spoilers, as everybody knows. I look forward to it because I get entertained on watching it. I usually watch it on a Friday night or a Saturday. I get very much entertained by the show. I think it's good. Um, every week you see somebody different for the most part. There's a few characters, nucleus of characters that are on a weekly basis, but they've done a pretty good job. And I'm not gonna ditz Dixie Carter. She just didn't have the funds to do what she needed to do, so that she couldn't pay the people. They weren't gonna work for her no more. And that's the bottom line. And let's face it, it's a job. You want to get paid, and I understand that. But right now, I'm a WWE fan. I'm a wrestling fan. So that's why I give Impact Wrestling a chance. I've always given them a chance. I've watched them from day one. And I'll watch them until the day they're gone, if and when that ever is. So with all that being said, you guys have yourself a great Tuesday night. If you get the opportunity, if you're not an Impact Wrestling fan, give it a shot. Just give it a shot and watch it. I mean, it'll be something different than what you're used to watching because you're so like brainwashed watching the WWE because of the way they do things. Impact Wrestling is really something, it's a breath of fresh air. So, everybody, have yourself a great night, and we'll see you all next time. Peace out.